70 years ago, a very young princess became a queen. What a step change that will have been for her and for her family. She always knew that one day she would become queen, but not so early in her life, at only 25. But even at that very young age, she was ready for the task, because she had learnt from her father and her mother what commitment required and what service meant. King George VI came to the throne unexpectedly and reigned for but 16 years, but in that time proved to be the most outstanding monarch, guiding the nation and the Commonwealth through their darkest hours. He could not have been a more perfect role model for his daughter Elizabeth, who, like her father, has inspired her nations, her realms, her Commonwealth, and her dominions throughout 70 years. When Her Majesty became Queen, she committed herself to the service of her peoples, wherever they may be around the world. Tellingly, however, in that famous speech, she went on to ask for the full support of all her subjects. She said that she could not fulfill the role without their help. In that one speech, which has set the tone for her entire reign, we perhaps realised one important fact about our Queen, that she never intended to be an idol, but a real person. In those few sentences, she revealed not only modesty and humanity, but also great wisdom. Not born perhaps of academic learning, but simply an understanding that no one person could bear the huge weight of responsibility she faced without the help of everybody else. Since then, of course, she has been a queen and a working mother, who has at times been required to be both inspirational and compassionate, and at others the figure we look to simply for reassurance and understanding, and the way ahead in what has often been a troublesome world. She has been a queen who, with her trusted 007, has jumped out of helicopters to open the London Olympics, as well as one who in May 1954 took great delight in visiting what I can only presume remains her favourite territory, Gibraltar. She has been a mother and a wife who has endured personal tragedy and family discord. She has been throughout all our lives the personification of both heartfelt kindliness, generosity of spirit, emotional balance, and real strength of character. For many, of course, she has also, and increasingly, been a spiritual friend, her Christian faith being evident not only in what she says, but also in what she does. She has been, quite literally, the stay, not just of one person or those of her family, but that of the wider family of a nation, of her territories, her realms, and her dominions, as if they are one. On this day, when we in Gibraltar have marked the start of her Jubilee with a 21-gun salute fired by the Royal Gibraltar Regiment, I suspect that we are joined together in congratulating Her Majesty, the Queen, Queen of Gibraltar, thanking her for a lifetime of service that is simply incomparable, and wishing her continued good health and long to reign over us.